So let's start to look how to combine the Vlookup with the if statement. Basically, to combine them, we need to understand what they do individually. Well, the Vlookup gives us the row number, and the if statement gives us the column number. So in this case, we have this quantity discount. If you buy 10 quantities, you get a certain amount of discount, and if you buy everything below 10, you'll get this amount of discount or no discount at all. So right now we have here the meals, we have this calculation here, and of course this is just all hard-coded numbers. So how can we change that? Well, let's start to work with the Vlookup. I'm going to start from here, getting the matching discount on either one of these columns. So we're going to say here, first the row we're going to get, so we're going to say here equals Vlookup. And then what we can do here is the formula builder. We're going to click on that, and then we get here the lookup value. Well, in this case, the lookup value is the meals. Then we're going to say here what is a table array, and our table array will be this amount here. Then we're going to say here what will be the column index number, or the column we want to extract the data. Since this should be flexible, right now I'm just going to put in a hard-coded column number of number 2, because this is here the second column of the table array. So we say number 2, and then do I want the range lookup? We're going to set this on false. There's no need for that because we want the exact match. If it's meals, that's the one we want. Alright, so once I confirm this, you can see here we are getting the value. If I make a percentage, it gives us 3%. So what I want to do now is basically this item here, start to soft code that. So what I really need here is just an if statement. And this if statement will only do one thing, measure if our quantity is lower than this value. If this is true, I want to grab, or I want to put in basically this column, which is column number 2, so that I put in the value of number 2 in there. So this entire structure only works with 2 values, remember that, or 2 columns. And else, if it is 10 or higher in quantity, in that case I want column number 3. So once we have this, we know now exactly the columns. If I say here now only 3 items, we jump to column 2. So this all works, and this is the entire function here. You can see here this function. I'm going to grab this function, extract that one, go in here, and this column here, I'm going to replace this now with this value, but make sure you remove the equal sign here or else it won't work. So now I can click here and done. We can see here now this works. So we have here 3% discount. Alright, so if I make this now 11, it jumps nicely. So what I want to do here is now change this here, basically by just grabbing this entire function and then put it in here. Enter, and there we are. So we have now 5. Let's change this. What happens if I do clothes instead? Make sure this is, of course, like that. Alright, there we are. So then we get that if I do only one piece of item, we get a 0% discount, no discount at all. And that's basically how to do it.